Mount Rainier. We are at the sunrise area getting ready to go on a hike, and this is the first morning. Somewhere around 6,000 some feet elevation, and we'll see what our hike brings. Well, the first row of the parking lot is pretty full as we start out here at 8:30, but there's still lots of parking here in this area. And that's our trail. Up, up, up we go. Parking lot's pretty full at 8:15. We are starting out on the Mount Fremont Trail, about 3 miles up, about 1,100 feet here at Mount Rainier. At 8:30 in the morning, and it's already 70 degrees in the mountain at 6,000 some feet. Getting a drink. We're drinking a lot on this hike. This is our opening view. I'm not sure if you can see the blue in that snow ice or not.
You can start that one over.
Our last hike was in the coast with waves crashing at sea level. Now this hike we're at 6,500 feet and going up. Can you see that trail right there?
Yeah? And we're going?
No.
Oh, good.
Not on this, not today.
Good answer. I would say, nope. My car's up here.
Actually, your car is about 350 feet below you.
That's a whole lot further than that. Thank you, pine trees.
Nice shade, thank you. Wow. We sure enjoyed the coast. We love the rocky cliffs of the Oregon coast and things. And we sure like the mountains, don't we?
We're mountain people. Doesn't have to be 14,000 foot mountains, but I'm definitely a mountain girl. Hard to compete with that. How about? Someone said, I'm looking at all meadows. Too hot. But several ones said, bear and cubs in the valleys below type thing, but it's too hot today.
It is pretty hot to be out today.
For man or beast. How about?
The lake down there. I think that's that other little trail. More brave Jennifer walking. There's the parking lot down there. A mere 9/10 of a mile and 400 and some feet below us. That's what we have to look forward to. The last time we hiked on a trail like this was the genesis of why I have a GoPro. Because I had my big camera and we were in the North Cascades and I was trying to film while I was hiking and Jennifer was not enthralled by that plan. This is Yakima Park Viewpoint. That scree along that trail is what we just walked. And because of the sun, everything's all in the shadows right now. Maybe on the way back it won't be. Well, this is Frozen Lake. Not very frozen on a 70, 80 degree day. I guess it's a little reservoir they use for water for down at the Sunrise area. And I think our trail goes around there and then we're gonna wind ourselves around that little area there if we can make it.
Too flowery and green. Dead alpine. Too hot.
All right, there's the Mount Fremont Trail up around that bend. 1.3 miles. You can see the glacier ice in there, can't you?
Backpack, baby, got the turn side right.
All that glacier ice in there is blue with the sun. We're almost there. That guy in the white shirt up there, I think, is pretty close to the top. We are getting much closer to our goal. Jennifer is a trooper. It's been a tough climb for her. This was about 500 feet and a little over half a mile at 7,000 foot elevation in the direct sun. Well, there is our goal, that lookout. Jennifer was not excited when we rounded the corner and we have to go down and then back up again to the lookout. Probably less than half a mile, but we'll see. I'll take a measurement from where we are right now and we'll see how far it is, but I'm be surprised if it's a half a mile. Well, this is our view on the back side. We did 2.3 miles and 800 feet. And really, in all honesty, a mile of that was flat. So it was really about a mile and a half for 800 feet and the rest of it was flat. What'd you think, Mrs. Harm?
It's beautiful. But Altitude kicked my butt. I can't do it. I can't breathe. So, need to go down. Okay, this is the end of my hike. I've been struggling about every 10-15 steps. And so I have made the decision that this is the end. We were trying to get over there to that fire lookout tower, but that's all that is another up. And I just am not going to do it. So it's beautiful, but I'm stopped. And very few people get to see the mountain like that. This is kind of the back side of the mountain, really. The glaciers are all over there to the left. I haven't been able to take any photos or anything on the way up because I just haven't been good enough to do that. So, beautiful day on the mountain.
On our way down. Headed on our way back. Nice hike. Beautiful up here. Though Jennifer's not a big fan of all the scree. This is the view as we round the corner at the peak. And that's our trail down there with the lake.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
Some of our last views of Frozen Lake and this part of the range before we hit the little plateau with the scree trail, and then we go back down to the parking lot. The dust, it's so super dry here. There's even been some people I've seen wearing bandanas and gaiters to keep the dust out from breathing. Down in the flat by unfrozen lake. A wisp of clouds over there by the mountain. It's really hard to believe that thing is actually a volcano. There's a trail we just took, and I'll zoom in up to the top, the corner that we did.
Round the corner.
Maybe it is a mountain goat. Back to our scree trail.
So what is the method? How does it work? It just like rejuvenates your lungs.
Back on the scree trail. This is when you really know you're up in the mountains. Looking back on where we just came from, clouds are starting to move in on the mountain. There's the parking lot. I think I took a video of that on the way up. This is a couple of hours later, and the sun is starting to fill in the shadows that we saw on the way up. Another big glacier ice field there that's all blue in the sun. Some clouds and the sky's getting hazy. We're back. We made it. Good hike. Out towards Mount Fremont Lookout.
Perfect.
On our way to Emmons Vista after a good picnic lunch where we found a shaded picnic table. Next. Over here.
Are we ready? Passing up the pole. Snatching up the sun.
Listen to the river.
Get your fingers off my face. Oh, I thought you were going to continue this one. Get your...
This is Emmons Vista to see Emmons Glacier. You can hear the river down there maybe. They said that is the Osceola mud flow. About 5,600 years ago, that whole side of the mountain slid off. That looks like the origin of the river. This is Sunrise Point and Sunrise Lake. Well, sorry for the sun. This is the mud river we saw that came out of that Emmons Glacier that we could hear from the lookout.
Mud River. Unreal. Here are the boulders being shifted around by the power of that water.
You can hear the boulders churning. Imagine what this is like in the spring. Day 2 at Mount Rainier, and we are going to try to tackle the Dead Horse Glacier View Loop, or at least as far as we're comfortable going up there. Beautiful morning. Looks like a totally different mountain from this side. We're at the Paradise area this time, which is the south end. This is Dead Horse. It's still paved. That's kind of weird. Hopefully they don't call this Dead Horse Trail because some horse died on it because it's so steep.
You turn around and come back. You've done that.
This is looking the opposite direction. Great meadow down there. Wish we'd see an elk. Little waterfall here. And the wildflowers are out more on this part because there's less sun right in here.
In the shade, where they can live.
You can hear the little stream. That stream created some nice coolness in this shade here. Well, that's a bunch of switchbacks. Let's go up there. Totally obstructing the mountain view. Our trail's paved, which is kind of weird. Lots and lots of wildflowers. That's where we came from. "350 feet we've been up in 6/10 of a mile. Little marmot.
Craig behind you.
There he goes. And hear all the little bees buzzing around in there. Well, there's the glacier that we're trying to get a close view of. This has been pretty much our view the entire walk up. The blue in there is the glacier ice. It's 65 degrees. We've now been a mile and about 550 feet climb. It's hard to believe it's this hot and sweaty warm. Well, we think that mountain way off out there in the distance is Mount Adams. Well, we are coming up on the Alta Vista intersection right here. And it's about 3/10 of a mile to the overlook. Up, up, up we go, and we love steps. This is the backside of Glacier Vista. You can see all the trail we took. We went that way to the right, and when we go back, we're going to go to the left. This is Glacier Viewpoint. our target, where we were headed. Right here. That's the glacier right there. There you can see the glacier. Nisqually Glacier. And they say that's Pebble Creek that runs down there that we can hear. That's a lot of rocks and a lot of volcano. While I was taking pictures, I didn't even notice this waterfall. Jennifer pointed it out. Is the camera?
Because there's a look where Grandma and Grandpa are today. Right back there is a glacier on the top of Mount Rainier, and we hiked up this close to the mountain to see it. Can you see it kind of looks blue? That's because there's ice in the snow. It's so cold and so big.
And so old.
And so old. It's been there a long, long time. But we're having a good day. We hope you are too. Okay, one more video because Grandma forgot to say, look at the waterfall that's over there with the glacier. Isn't that beautiful? Coming down, that's where the water's melting from the glacier.
That's the glacier.
There's the glacier. Grandpa zoomed in really good that time. See where you can see it's blue? Yeah. And then
we're up on top of the mountain. Those people are where we just hiked. And there you can see all behind us.
And over there, that mountain is Mount Adams, another big mountain with snow on it.
And there's some hikers, and that's the trail we're going to go down on.
And we're going to go over there, and then we're going to go down the mountain.
Well, we're done with our snack. Jennifer feels a little better.
A lot better.
We were on that rock, which was nice and cool on our backs, and a breeze in our face, and some shade. And Jennifer will never trust me again because this viewpoint ended up being 1.5 miles and 857 feet up, according to our watch. And now we're going to go there. There's a loop there, and then we go on that loop where those people are and back that way. We're going to go a little, see some different things. And we talked about going up there and decided that's just one overlook to another overlook to another overlook. And where a lot of people are way up there. You can see people on a trail that goes way up there, goes way up, and it's called Panorama Point, which I'm guessing is at the top of that hill. And obviously it's a panorama. You can see 360 degrees. But we'll probably save that for when we're reincarnated as Bear Gillis.
We'll watch the video of our granddaughters or grandsons or whoever someday doing that.
We're headed back. That was the end of our glacier viewpoint. Was our goal, and now up there where those people are, we're making a loop and taking a different path back. Well, there's the trail we get to follow on the way down. all the way. That peak that's right in here, we go on the trail to the left of it. That's Alta Vista Peak up there. Amazing. Little creek bed here, and the wildflowers are still blooming. That is some awesome trail you can see winding around.
All filled with
That's a big mountain.
wildflowers like it's supposed to be. That would be spectacular. But they're done.
All right, we are taking the Skyline Trail back, which is a different way than we came up. We came up over there. This time we're going to go this way.
I think it's more over on the other side of me.
Just trying to get it down.
I'm going to say. You're not waterfall spotting.
I'm not doing good. Jennifer found another waterfall back in there that I missed.
Just a little one.
Have you grown tired of the mountain? Obviously we have not. I don't know if these videos do justice to just how the size of it being right here. That thing is at 14,400 feet. And when we were up at the top at that glacier thing, we were somewhere around 7,200. So just think, it's another 7,000 feet up to the top. Super nice stone steps going down here. All right, this is Alta Vista up here. Short, steep climb. Back down off of the Vista, and now we are on the Alta Vista Trail back down towards the visitor center, but not all the way, and we're going to go that way back to Myrtle Falls is our plan, we hope. There's the visitor center and the tour buses and the full parking lot. We didn't get to see it on the video, but the road coming up here was super windy, super narrow, super 15-mile-an-hour hairpins. I can't imagine coming up here on a bus. We are on a little excursion to Myrtle Falls. Well, we're all geared up. It's like about a half-a-mile excursion. We wanted to see it anyways. On our way to Myrtle Falls.
Good.
Well, this is Little Edith Creek that feeds Myrtle Falls. across this neat little bridge. And on down, there's the top of the falls right there. And there's the overlook we're going to go check out. This is Myrtle Falls. This is our picnic lunch place. We thought at 12:30 that we wouldn't find any place. There's nobody here, mainly because this is the only table we found that had some shade. Not a bad view. This is Reflection Lake, which apparently you can see a reflection of the mountain the right time of day, but not at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, this is the top of Narada Falls, and we are not going to hike down there. Not today. Can hear the river below.